What's up, guys? This is Barrett Freeman with the PropertyTales podcast. I'm here with Melissa Torres. As you guys know, she's been on the podcast several times. She's worked for Freeman Brothers Properties and Freeman Brothers Realty for years now at this point. Freeman Brothers Properties buys houses and apartments, and then we put renters in them. Freeman Brothers Realty, we we help people buy and sell their house. We also buy houses from people. So call us. There's a good chance we'll probably just buy your house ourselves and put renters in them. How's it going?
Good.
Are you a people person?
Not really.
And what do you mean by that?
Sometimes no,
Melissa,
not really. Like social? What do you mean a people person?
I'm going to strangle you.
Why?
You look like a scared rabbit. You're literally, I don't know the answer, but God. Like when I edit this later, here's what it's going to look like. My name's Melissa. Can you do something?
Oh, okay.
Lean back, do something. I'm going to edit it so that you look cool and smart, but.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine.
Okay. I just need to know if this is going to, only this, okay.
No, I can't guarantee that because some of the cool stuff is when I pan out and we're like, ha, 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 ha.
Oh, okay.
Or like when we do like fist bumps or if we high five or.
But this looks comfortable.
I'm just saying like from this angle anyway.
Like, I look good.
Okay, good. Okay.
Is that good?
It's fine. All right, people person. So why do you say you're not a people person?
It depends. What do you mean by that? Like,
Do you think you're good at conversations with someone? Like, let's say, like on a plane, and you're stuck next to a stranger.
oh yeah.
Well, first of all, I hate when people talk to me on planes, but
No, like I'm pretty good. Like if people talk to me, yeah, I'm pretty good. Like having conversations and stuff like that. But like me, like going up to someone, no. I'm really shy.
In college, have you met a lot of people?
Yeah, I've talked to several people.
Have you made any friends that you didn't know before?
Yes, I've made a friend.
Tell me about them.
Her name is Karen, and she's 30.
How did you meet her?
I was having trouble with a class, and I just asked her to help me, and yeah, and we started conversating, and yeah.
Did she seem like she was smart? Is that why you approached her?
Yes. She's
Is it
smart.
obvious she's smart?
Yeah, and she never has trouble, and she's the one who's always like completing her work on time.
Have you learned anything about yourself in college?
Oh yeah. I just feel like I'm getting older, and
You wish you were older, or are you happy where you are?
no, I don't want to get older. I'm happy where I'm at.
When I was your age, I always wanted to be a little older.
I used to want that, but not right now anymore.
You're just happy at age 19, just
Yes.
smooth sailing?
Yeah.
Do you think 19 is going to be the best year of your life?
I hope so.
Do you hope that every year in the future is going to be the best year ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good attitude. What do you think the biggest difference between Melissa in high school and the Melissa in college is?
So I think the biggest difference of high school Melissa and college Melissa is that I just see the importance in having to be like disciplined and like you just can't, like high school for example, like turning in work or just doing your work, like you don't really care sometimes. And high school is free. In college you have to pay for it. Like some people, like I have to pay for it. So it's like you have to take things more serious because like it's not easy, you know? So yeah, I guess you just have to be like more disciplined and like being on top of things.
Have you seen that change in yourself?
Yes.
As far as being more studious and serious?
Yes.
Are you still trying to find your balance between serious and not serious?
Yeah.
You know me. I'm way too serious all the time, and I'm probably not as fun as I should be. So my balance is way off, and your balance might be on the other side because you're still kind of learning.
Yeah,
those skills on how to be serious.
It takes me a lot to be serious still, but it's improved a lot. Like I used to not really like care as much, I guess. Or I just thought like, oh, I can leave it on the side and like eventually it'll get done.
Well,
But
I understand that you probably think you've been more serious lately, and I believe you, but I've always put you in very serious situations,
yes.
like for years.
Oh yeah. I mean, like it's not. Yeah, I'm pretty serious, but like what I mean is like in school. Sometimes I used to not be like as serious, you know. But yeah, like just other places, I'm pretty serious about things.
Do you remember that picture we took with all the realtors for the first time?
Yes.
And you're sitting there in your red dress in the front.
Yeah.
We always kind of made you our, just like spokesperson for our companies.
Mhm.
Did you feel a lot of pressure in that role?
When I first started the role as spokesperson, I felt like a lot of pressure because like you always said, I was like the face of the company, and so I don't know. I just felt a lot. I felt a lot of pressure.
Did you learn anything in that role?
Oh yeah, because like even though like let's say I would be shy or like I don't know you, like whenever we had to take the picture, remember, I was like so like nervous and shy and like I mean I just had to do it.
It's pretty good life advice anyway. No matter how you're feeling, just
You just have to do it. Yeah, like no matter how much pressure or like embarrassment you feel, you just have to do it. But it's good because like I said, like I've always said this before, and I think I've said it on the other podcast. It's good like getting out of your comfort zone, you know, because you're not always going to be comfortable with what you're doing.
if you're doing a lot of things, you're probably uncomfortable a lot,
Yes.
like a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So, and I know, especially in what we've asked of you, is it's something different every day.
Yeah.
So one thing that you are good at that you probably wouldn't say is you're very adaptable.
Mhm.
And so that's probably the most important adult trait that anybody could have is adaptability. Especially what we ask of you, because one day we might be taking pictures on a balcony, or we might be at a waterfall. It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Or like for example, putting you on a billboard or doing hour-long podcasts. None of those things are like the other, but you keep doing it.
Yeah.
And so, like example, today we just had like a 30-second catch up on like, okay, this is what the podcast is going to be about, and then we turn the camera on and just start rolling, and we're going to have a perfect 25-minute podcast.
I was looking at the first video we ever filmed, and it's I don't know. I feel like I have improved a lot.
Well, what was the first video?
It was at the apartments on Main, I think on Main, and yeah, I look so awkward. Like you can tell that I'm like nervous, but I feel like that's good because it helps me like get out of my comfort zone, and that's something that I struggled with a lot, like being put out there. So
Are you better at it now?
yeah, I have improved a lot. Sometimes I still get nervous, but yeah, I feel like I'm way better than I used to be.
I guess you're just better at managing your nervousness.
Yes.
Does it feel like you're pushing through it, or are you just ignoring it?
Both of them, I think. I'm ignoring it and also like just pushing through it because I mean, like I said, when you just have to do it, you know. And it's something that you just eventually grow out of.
So if you were 100% nervous when we first started, like what's your nervous level like right now?
This skirt is it's making it like 50%, but I don't know.
But it's not about it's.
But if I was comfortable, I'm pretty good. I don't think I would be nervous.
So your choices have led to you being nervous.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Would you say bad choices?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I guess, is this better than jeans that are uncomfortable? Or is this a different set of problems?
If it's better than tight jeans.
Great. What skills are you still working on right now that you think are some of your big weaknesses? I can tell you what I think your biggest weaknesses are.
I know what you're going to say.
What am I going to say?
Maybe.
Well, I do think that you can improve your speaking. Obviously, we all can.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then. No, it's not what I thought. But yeah.
You being on time to things?
Oh. Yeah, I think that is something that I would like to improve on, like speaking and like sometimes I don't know what to say.
Are you just gonna gloss over the tardiness issue?
It's just, yeah, kind of.
It's fine.
But no, I think I don't know. Like I'm pretty good at speaking, but I don't know. It just makes me nervous being with someone like that. Like for example, you, because like I don't want to mess up or like I just feel like you know way more than I do. So it's like I don't know what to say.
Well, I am in a similar situation as you because I'm always surrounded by people that know way more than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm with older lawyers, older judges. So in law, I feel the way you do now still, but no one's doing more than Blake and I. No one's doing more than me.
Yeah.
I mean, you're on social media. You've taught me a lot about social media, which I appreciate. But no one else is on social media like we are in the state of Kentucky.
Oh yeah.
Are you seeing anybody? I mean, you might see a few reels here and there of, you know, some property person, but the girl that you showed me the other day is from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I don't remember her name, but you know, she has that southern drawl, and she would talk about property.
Yeah.
So, but she's not in Kentucky. You know, I'm trying to make it so you and I, when someone sees our face on a reel immediately, they associate it obviously with Freeman Brothers Properties, but they also know Melissa Torres. One thing I've been doing that you're not aware of is I'm really working the tags over on the reels. So I'm tagging Melissa Torres. Mm-hmm. So now on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, you can just type in Melissa Torres and all your stuff comes up. It's so much nicer. YouTube's the same way.
Yeah.
The problem is there's like a YouTube famous Melissa Torres that she has like 200,000 subscribers. So I'm battling her all the time with your tag. And also, did you ever find your YouTube?
No.
You need to create a new one. Will you do that so I can start tagging you on stuff?
What is it that you like need?
If you have an account, just go to YouTube and.
Yeah, I have an account.
Did you send it to me?
Yeah.
I don't know if you did.
Yeah, I did.
You did? Because I kept searching for it and I couldn't find it. Have you ever posted anything on it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, maybe it's so small that like YouTube's not even like making it searchable.
Yeah, I don't post anything.
Yeah, you need to put your face on there and then like maybe a little description. It might make it easier for me to find. So, for example, I'm going to post this next Friday, and I always say featuring Melissa Torres, but I can do an @ in front of it, and then it makes it easier for you to find. And I do that on TikTok. When I tag you on TikTok videos, does it give you a notification?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm sure it did. You know, TikTok's over the top. Like they keep track of every profile visit,
Yes.
which is crazy. I'm very aware of that. Are you aware of that when you go to a profile?
Yeah, whenever like if you're looking at someone's TikTok, it lets them know.
But I'm saying, do you think about that? Like, it's a split-second thought. It's like, I'm going to click on this account, but they're going to know I clicked on it.
Oh, yeah. I don't click on... I've clicked on yours before to see my videos. But, yeah, I don't click on anyone's account because they're going to know that I'm looking at their stuff. So, I mean, unless it's someone, like, famous. But if it's someone I know, I don't click on them.
Do you ever get weird messages on social media because of the stuff we do?
No, I haven't. No.
That's a surprise. I get bizarre messages.
Really?
Well, the biggest thing I get are the 3-paragraph life stories that you can barely understand because the grammar's terrible. Mm-hmm. And like and I'm not even the one making our rental decisions. So really, they're just kind of they're spending, 10 minutes writing these 3 paragraphs. It's just wasted effort. And I feel bad a little, but I don't even read it.
Yeah.
We have an automatic response on Facebook, and that answers 100% of the questions that anybody could have. We get, they ask what we have for rent, do we allow pets, how do I apply? We have an automatic response that answers all that, so I don't have to. We get 50 messages a day on Facebook, which doesn't sound like a lot, but.
So the one of Halloween?
That's Friday.
Did you take that? Did you do that one already, or?
I did that one back in July.
So it's coming out Friday.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Are you going to watch it?
It looks interesting.
So, thank you for saying that.
I saw it on Facebook. It suggested, I don't know. It came up as a suggestion.
That's good to know. So I had them lay out all their ghost hunting equipment here, and I had a separate camera over here just looking at that, and it was going off and doing stuff the whole time. It was neat.
How was it? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was cool.
Was it scary?
No, but, they had this, ghost machine that apparently the ghost can, make it say words. And so it was saying some crazy words. Like, it was like a little girl was talking, and the words were like, I'm a little girl. And then another time it said, "I'm running around. Can't you see me?" Stuff like that. It was neat.
Did you believe it?
No. I think some app programmer put in these creepy phrases and then, had some trigger, or whatever. Maybe some algorithm that triggered it. Like one time it said, "I died in the 1700s."
Oh God.
Like there's no way like a ghost for one, a ghost doesn't know what an iPhone is. So it was good fun. And that's how I approached it, from a really, really fun entertainment perspective. So this is coming out in October. What do you think ghosts are?
I don't really believe in ghosts, so I don't know what I would think they are.
I don't
Maybe,
believe in them either.
Spirits? I don't know.
I mean, if you don't believe in them, then you don't think they're real.
No, not really, no.
Are you open to the idea that they might be real?
Maybe.
I just approach it from entertainment. I don't think they're real. Not very religious. I don't believe in ghosts. I just believe in provable things. Math.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
You could be convinced.
Yes.
Would you ever go on a ghost hunting adventure?
No.
Would you spend the night in a haunted house with like a group of people?
Oh, no, I would not do that. Would you? For fun.
For fun. Yeah. So now back to, what do you think I think your biggest weakness is?
I thought you were going to say, like, I'm hard on myself. Like, you're always saying that I judge myself a lot.
You are unfairly harsh on yourself.
Yeah, sometimes.
What do you judge yourself the hardest on? And you can't say like body, because who isn't unhappy with like
physically, or
like personality traits, or
I wish I wasn't as like shy. I guess.
Do you have any advice for like a young girl that might be interested in podcasting or social media?
So I think like yesterday, we were supposed to do the podcast yesterday, and on my way to school, I was talking to myself. I was talking to myself because that's what I struggle with a lot, like talking in front of the camera. So I was just trying to like go over things that like I don't know that I would probably get asked, or just try to like not stumble as much and just like pretend like I was already like being filmed and stuff. And like sometimes we worry so much on how we look like, but it's not even as bad as we think.
I agree.
Because like I was telling you, I was looking at the first video we ever filmed, and I remember I thought I looked awful. And like not looking back to it, like it's not that bad, you know? Like we judge ourselves too much, but it's not really as like bad as we think.
So that's what you were talking about earlier, like just plow through.
So no matter how you feel, you just have to keep going, and just make sure, just like have fun, I guess, and don't overthink it, because it's not as bad as it seems. And I feel like if you're not comfortable, like your body like shows it, and like your face, so you just have to I just feel like you just have to go with it. And I mean, you can always like do retakes and stuff, so but yeah,
I agree. All right, guys, thanks for joining us on another episode of the PropertyTales podcast. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.